For months, I read every single research article that has ever been written on hair loss. Like back from the 60s, right? 1960s. I read everything possible. I just wanted to understand everything about it. I wanted to know what any research has ever shown that X has been helpful, like any little thing. And then whatever the little thing was, even if it's one study that showed that this was helpful, I was like, great, give it to me.
Yeah, let's try it.
I'll take it.
What's hard is when the studies contradict each other.
Yeah.
That's like, have you seen like the one about creatine, right? Like some people are like, oh, creatine leads to hair loss. And other people are like, no, it leads to hair growth. And you're like, well, which is it?
Yeah. So it's about more so kind of like reading the study. So if I hear like, oh, this helps this, like I need to see what the study showed. I need to know who funded the study. I need to know.
That's a big one.
Huge. Yeah. Did the person that's funding the study, are they the one that is benefiting from what the study results show? So independent, I like to look at, how many people were in it? Were males and females in it? What did they exclude from their study? Did they have people with, autoimmune stuff? Did they have, I wanted to look at every aspect. How long was the study? Was it double blind? All of these things. And usually, and that's what my degree is for. I'm trained to read these studies. And so I don't really fall for as much of, oh, this helps and this doesn't. I kind of see, okay, if there is two bodies of research that are contradictory, so I'm not the first one to realize that. Someone has already done a study, rechecking it or saying what the limitations were, And so, but if there's anything that has been actually shown consistently to help, I was like, give it to me, right?
I'll try it.
Yeah. I started kind of developing something that would put all of those things together, every single thing that could be contributing from a scalp perspective, whether it's inflammation, whether it's, your hairs are in the resting phase. How do we get them back into the growing phase? How do we trigger that so that, yes, they may be there, but like I want them quickly now to go into it. How do we then extend the growing phase? Because it is this cycle, but I want, as we get older, it becomes more and more lazy. And sometimes they just go into resting phase and they just don't really plan to get back out. How do we extend that phase? And then how do we have, DHT is something that can contribute from a hormone perspective to hair loss. What are things that can then block, naturally some DHT from affecting the hair follicle so that's not contributing? I could go on, but, how do we put all that into one product? And so I, for the past, I guess, almost 4 years now, have been developing that, and it's finally coming out in September. But we just
gosh,
I know,
incredible.
I brought some for you. I have to show you some of the pictures, but we just finished our study of a 12-week study, and I knew it worked for me, and I knew it worked for some of my friends that I had try it.
That is incredible.
Can I read you a text I got on my phone?
Yeah, of course.
She said, "Hi Blair, I'm so sorry to text you on your personal number, but I didn't have a direct email address for you. I just wanted to thank," this is someone in the trial. "I just wanted to thank you so much for letting me be a part of your hair serum project. I was putting my hair up this morning in a ponytail and I just burst into tears. The bald spots on the side are gone and have been replaced with so many baby hairs. It's never really stuck with any of the hair serums or anything because I just get frustrated. Being part of this project, I've stuck with it because I know it'll make a difference for you, even if I'm just one of many people in it. I haven't worn my hat in a few weeks, and I honestly am just feeling so much better about myself overall, all just because of some hair. I'm a buyer for life."